Hey there, welcome to the Movie Review Mom YouTube channel. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And my goal is to save you time and money by giving you the scoop on filmmaking quality and content so that you can decide whether or not you want to spend your time, your money watching a particular film. So today, the movie I'm reviewing is called The Last Breath. Welcome to Shark Week. It's July. This mystery thriller shark movie releases in theaters on July 26th, 2024. The movie is rated R. It's an hour and 36 minutes. And my overall movie review mom grade is probably a B, maybe a B minus. So I'm first going to give you an overview in a nutshell to explain why I'm coming up with this grade. And then I'll tell you things I liked, things I didn't like. I'll offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, interesting lines, funny lines, and we'll finish up with recommendations for other shark movies that you might also like if you like this one. All right, so in a nutshell, the story is about a group of old college friends who reunite on a Caribbean scuba diving trip, exploring the wreckage of a World War II battleship. When they find themselves trapped inside the underwater labyrinth of rusted metal, they discover they are surrounded by great white sharks. The film was directed by Joachim Heden, and writing credits go to Andrew Prendergast and Nick Saltrese. I'm saying these names incorrectly, I'm sure. All right, tips for parents. There is profanity, including a lot of F-bombs. People get attacked and chomped down on by vicious sharks. We see chomped and bloodied body parts, and people die. I mean, it's kind of what you expect in a shark movie, right? Some of the themes that are illustrated well are friendship, survival, World War II history, and maritime war. Some of the things that I liked about the movie are the cast. They include Julian Sands, Alexander Arnold, and Jack Parr, among others. It is a very small cast, though. The musical score lets you know immediately, even during the opening credits, that this movie is going to be an intense thriller. The sharks look pretty real, and the action is pretty decent. Now, onto the list of things that I didn't like, and obviously that list is a little bit longer. So many of the characters are just awful that you don't really mind it too much when they die, and that's such a terrible thing to say. However, there are some characters that I liked and I didn't want them to die. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers on who lives and who dies, but some people live, some people die. Anyway, sometimes it's really hard to understand what everyone is saying when they're under the sea. You know, they've got their masks on and they're going, roar, 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 and you're like, what? And then also it's difficult to see when they're at the bottom of the ocean because it's very dark and it's hard to see what's going on clearly. They've got flashlights, but sometimes they mute the flashlights because that helps them see the sharks coming through the various hallways and things. And so again, many times I'm like, what's going on? There are a lot of cliches like jump scares of skeletons falling out, you know, people who had died on the ship decades prior. Lost love, stupid characters, bad decisions, you know the drill. And if you like shark movies, this is more of the same and you'll probably get a kick out of it. So whenever I watch movies, I write down funny lines and interesting lines simply to give you kind of a taste of the dialogue. And so there's this really, I really shouldn't call this a funny line. It's just one of the many dumb lines. So there's this character named Brett and something happens and he says, oh, it's like a nice big bong hit. And that's supposed to be funny and entertaining. I don't know. And then for the interesting lines, I look back on my notes and I didn't write down anything. So it's not really well written. It's not super profound. It's just a typical shark movie. Now, as I was watching this, though, I thought of some other shark movies that I liked much better. And so I thought you might want to check them out. You can find the links down in the description below. They're Amazon links. All right, so these are pretty good shark movies. The first one is called The Shallows. Now, this is one woman. Granted, she's a beautiful woman, so there's eye candy to enjoy while she's trying to fend herself and protect herself from, you know, these vicious sharks. But they're in the shallows rather in the deep ocean. So that makes that movie a little bit more unique. And it's really thrilling. It gives really good suspense for just one person on the screen and one shark. Another one is one that I just reviewed recently called Something in the Water. Now, the dumb thing about the title is obviously it's a shark that's in the water. But you can see my full review of that one. In fact, I'll load that one up to play as soon as this one ends. It's not the greatest movie, but it's a lot of the shark shenanigans that everybody seems to love. And then another one that actually got pretty good ratings is called 47 Meters Down. It came out a number of years ago, and it's two girls who think it's a great idea to go in a shark tank or the shark cage and go down and see what that's like. And of course, all chaos ensues. But there's a lot of tension and suspense and shark action in that movie as well. All right, so that's it. Thank you for sticking around. If you find my reviews helpful, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. You know the drill. And when you get a minute, run over and visit me on Instagram. You can find me as Movie Review Mom, of course, but you can also find me as my author name, Trina Boice, where you can learn about my books, my online courses, my products, and my other shenanigans. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.